And what I want to do, I want to take you through the creation of an entire scene. We're going to be creating this image here. Every summer, I go around and collect dandelion seeds. I pop them into this container here, which is from IKEA, and they make great subjects for winter macro photography. So there's a dandelion seed. I have a piece of plasticine. I'm going to place that into the setup, like that. We shall grab our seed and then plop him in there like that. Plop is a word, so don't comment down below that it's not a word. I plopped it in there. What we want to do now is get our flower. These daisies are brilliant for doing this type of work. I absolutely love them. What I want to do is I want to eyeball it from eye level, and I want my daisy to be right in the center. Okay, so that is right behind the flower. Now let's bring in the torch. So I'm going to bring in my torch and shine him onto the flower. If you like this creative type of work, seriously check out the Platypod gear. Now I'm not saying it because I'm a Platypod pro, just check him out. Right, we want a water droplet, so we're going to place that on top. And again, it's hard for me to show you this because we're doing it on the iPhone, so you know it's hard for me to show you that. Okay, so as you can see, we have a water droplet right in the middle of the scene. So what's happening here is we have a water droplet that's on a dandelion seed. That's acting like a lens. So whatever's behind it is being refracted through the water drop. Now when you're doing this type of scenes, you really ideally want to light up just the background. Now, I have video lights on. We're going to do it with the video lights on. But if you've got any lights in the room, turn them off. Just use your torch. Shine the torch to the background. So we have a torch. It's shining onto just the flower in the background, okay? So it's not on the water droplet, it's on the flower. So next we need to come into Lightroom. We still have the app open. We are at 500 per second, ISO 200, white balance is set to day sunlight. Again, we just don't want to alter that. We don't want it to change between shots. And then I'm going to set my focus into the minimum, and then we shall see what we get. So again, we want, ignore the crop of the actual image because we can fix the crop afterwards. We want the water drop dead center of the flower, and we want to focus on the actual water drop. Ignore everything else in the scene. And there we go. So that's now been done. We're going to apply a preset from one of my macro preset collections, and we get an image like this. That is water drop photography on a mobile device. Something that is accessible to everybody, especially if you have a newer phone that has the macro mode. But when you're doing water drop photography, it can reflect weird reflections, so I prefer to still use a torch. The torch I bought off Amazon for £15 is still the best at doing this type of photography. So I think your first purchase really is a torch. My name's Stewart. I want to thank you for getting to the end of this video, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe and click the like button. It really does help out the channel. I want to thank my Patreon supporters for their continued support in supporting me and this channel. If you're interested in joining Patreon, then check in the description below this video for a link to Patreon. If you want to continue watching my macro journey, then click one of the videos in front of you now.